it used to take weeks or even months to build a professional looking website. Now with agents, that whole game really changed. I'm building websites for different businesses in different industries since around 4 years, and specifically with Framer since 2 to 3 years. But back in the days, I used to build them manually in the website builder, a visual page builder, Framer, also Webflow, very famous. And that was a lot of work, and specifically with clients going back and forth, where you adjust something manually, something doesn't work and you had to fix it. Sometimes looking for errors took me days and weeks, specifically for bigger projects. But now Framer implemented something that you can actually use an agent next to you, or it actually does the whole work, and you guide it on a very good looking template which a designer often created, and you guide it to change it, adapt it to your business or to someone else's business. And yeah, it really makes a huge difference. Since then, I don't really touch manually the page builder anymore, and the times of AI slops are completely gone with that. So let's have a look into that project, how that can look like. In the previous video, I showed a website which I built, and it looks like this. That website I built manually and was a lot of work over months. That whole project took a few months to actually come to that output. But since that business gets over 50% from its revenue due to organic reach, I thought it would be very good to create a blog. But that template didn't really have a blog system where I could start from. So I said it should at the beginning analyze the whole website and things we built and the structure and how the certain sections look like and so on. So I then, so you can connect your agent to Framer, or you can also use, you can Google Framer agents and you can see you can work with agents in Framer, or you can use a certain command and give it to Claude, to ChatGPT, or if you work like me with Hermes or OpenClaw, for example, then you can also give it your local agent. And it is then able to connect to your project, to your website, to the website builder and build it for you. So you're basically telling it, hey, I want to build, in that case now, I want to build a blog now, and get yourself familiar with the website, which is what is already built, how the structure is, what are the colors, how do the different sections look like, and what can we adapt and how can we build a blog which actually provides value for the users. So since we want to grow organically, we want to provide a blog which is really focusing on the user and their intent. They are looking for problems and for solutions, and they want to inform themselves about different products. So I started, and it looked not even like this. It's not really visible anymore since I built a lot in the last 3 days, but it got at the beginning, it got the design direction, it created a few sections, it looked very messy, so visually it was way too much, but it got the direction where I actually wanted to go. It created here a very appealing area where you can actually categorize the different blogs and articles. And so for the beginning it did a really good job in understanding the digital or the visual direction where we want to go. And then I worked over a few days just next to it and giving it commands, telling it, hey, at the beginning I said it's way too much, it's visually very distracting, and I want to make it more compact. The user should be able to right away understand when he or she comes to the website what is important, or what is where do I get my the answer, the knowledge, what I'm looking for. So we really reduced the whole website to basically something, or the whole blog, the whole the page where you can see all the article. So at the beginning you should right away get an understanding what is actually what is that page all about. Here you can see the most read articles, and then you see the different articles characterized through the different categories, and that's pretty much it. And then we a detail page where you can see also different versions. So in Frame it works like this, that you work with branches. So there's the main branch where you see what is actually live, and then if you ask to edit something, change something, it will create more or less a copy and then edit it here, and that's called the branch. And then you can push the branch to live, and therefore you're not really changing anything on the live website. And even if you don't like it, you still have the main branch where nothing is touched. So we built the detail page, and the detail page was also too much sections at the beginning, and then we analyzed a lot of different blogs in that industry, and more or less understood that it's very important for that industry that it's right away visually the most, or the three crucial parts for that blog should be right away visible. Then a short answer, and here the article in its full length, really providing a lot of value or answers what the user might look like. And then at the end we are highlighting some relevant articles to keep on reading, and that looks on the live website now. Now it's already live. It looks like this. So as we can see here, we have the main blog page where you can look for different articles, and then if you click at a certain article, you can go into that article, same structure as you just saw in Framer. And yeah, that whole process was done by me delegating the agent, telling him that I want to change certain sections, that I want to change how the typography or the headlines look like, that I want to have a photo here, and it automatically adjusts that on different breakpoints so it looks good for mobile, for desktop, and also for the phone, for the tablet. And yeah, I think that's just mind-blowing, because back in the days I worked so many hours on how to really get a nice website done, and if something doesn't work, then you have to figure it out and look online in forums or at Reddit or somewhere else, ask some people. And I had issues where I worked for days, and that is really gone now. I can tell the agent that something is not working, describe it briefly, it will right away understand what I mean with the current models, Opus 4.8, Fable 5 or GPT 5.6, what I'm using in that case. They are so strong already that they right away get the understanding, and they figure it out, and it's all code, and they can fix it in minutes. So that blog, for example, would have taken me, I don't know, a month at least, I would say, to really from start till publishing it. But now I worked on many different things next to it, and it, from the beginning till the end, it was a little bit more than a week, and really intense working was the last 2 or 3 days. So that's really something what I think changed the whole website game. Now you can use template in Framer from a designer, which is well crafted, well structured, really looks professional, and then adapt it with an agent. Even if you don't really understand web design and how that whole architecture and all those commands in the website builder, how all that stuff works here, it's not really anymore necessary. You can guide the agent and the agent will do the work for you. I think that's really outstanding. And yeah, in the next video I will show you guys how I built the whole website from scratch. So see you in the next video.